Does the threat of the death penalty deter you away from killing someone? Or is it the fact that it's a crime in general? Or maybe could it be because it's simply wrong to hurt another human being? My goal is to persuade you to abolish the death penalty in the United States and the remaining 23 states. The three main points I will be discussing today are the financial burdens, the racial inequalities, and its ineffectiveness to stop crime. The first point I would like to discuss is the financial burden someone being put up for death row faces compared to someone being put up for a life sentence. According to Death Penalty Information Center, some of the reasons for the high cost of the death penalty are the longer trials and appeals required. In a death penalty case, the state tends to have to pay for the defendant's lawyers because, according to the Death Penalty Information Center, almost all people who face the death penalty cannot afford their own attorney. So with the need for more experts, more lawyers, and an extensive jury selection process, a longer trial time, specialty solitary prisons and appeals, the state ends up paying more for a death row inmate than a life sentence inmate. The second point I would like to discuss is the racial injustices shown to individuals on death row. According to Legal Defense Fund, the LDF, at least 189 people have been wrongfully sentenced to death, with 100 of those individuals being black since 1973. The execution update from Death Row USA from the LDF as of April 1st, 2025 showed that 34.14% of all executions were of black individuals, which is a little over 1/3 of all executions. But according to the 2024 U.S. Census, the United States only had a black population of 13.7%. This means that the United States black population is only made of a little over 1/10 of the whole population, while being a little over 1/3 of all executions being held since 1973. The last point I would like to discuss is the death penalty's ineffectiveness to deter crime. Almost 20% of inmates on death row have a mental illness and don't understand or don't care about the death sentence. The Equal Justice Initiative, also known as EJI, who provides legal justice help to people on death row, says, after surveying for over 3 decades, there is no reliable evidence that the death penalty deters murders. The EJI also says that studies have shown that murder rates, including murders of police officers, are consistently higher in states that have the death penalty. In conclusion, the death penalty should be abolished in the United States because it is a financial burden to taxpayers, it's racially biased towards non-Caucasian individuals, and it is an ineffective deterrent to crime. Capital punishment, also known as the death penalty, is an inhumane violation of basic human rights, no matter the circumstances, and is still somehow considered justice in 27 states.